Today's video is going to be an update for my channel overall, featuring my cat, formerly a kitten. The youngest cat is a year old now, guys. A year old. That's awesome. Anyway, not to go off topic too much. So, I originally had a video planned for today. It was going to be another review video, like I said last week. However, around the time I was editing and uploading my video for Tuesday, because I uploaded it later on Tuesday evening, it became apparent to me that there was a certain amount of stress involved with my channel at the current time that wasn't really sitting well with me. And after I uploaded the video and got the posts set up and whatnot, I started thinking on it, and I realized that it works for a lot of channels, but I kind of felt like I was under the obligation to produce the same type of content that other book and writing related channels do. Which is not inherently a bad thing, but for me it was like following someone else's expectations. And when it comes to work and stuff, that's what I have to do, but outside of that, I'm better off just doing my own thing. Just letting myself go with the flow and whatever I feel up to doing at that time. And so trying to plan out all these different videos and then recording them and then editing them and putting them up, I have a hard time with videos that I try to plan, or okay, so this is not an excuse, but this is just an explanation, just so you know. Because I have issues with executive dysfunction, so when it comes to planning stuff outside of work or appointments or stuff which have to be planned ahead of time, I don't do well with planning stuff, and it gives me undue stress and pressure to perform to a certain standard that I don't feel I can reach. So trying to write out scripts for review videos and all that jazz, it was becoming a bit too much for me to handle. So instead of putting up the review video I originally planned on for today, I'm going to change things up a little bit, and I apologize to anyone who was subbing to this channel expecting a certain type of video for a while. I'm still going to be talking about reading and writing books, but they're not going to be your typical formulaic setup that I've been doing so far. More like casual discussion type stuff. Nothing that requires a script. I might have point form notes, just very basic point form notes just to keep me on track, which, I know I said a while back I was originally trying to do that, but for sure, I'm figuring out that's what I should have been doing the whole time. So basic point form notes, if there's a particular topic I'm thinking about discussing, I can use those notes just to keep myself on track. But otherwise, just go off the cuff like I have been doing. The earlier video I did this week, the review for Let the Right One In, that one was pretty much completely off the cuff. And I missed a few things, but I felt much better about it than I did the ones that I actually did scripts for before. And that takes some stress off of me, because it means I don't technically have to plan anything ahead of time. I can just record a video when I am in the mental and physical mood to do so, in whatever, comes to my head to talk about, and then put it up, and then I'm good. So that, along with the frequency of the uploads, which are... My cat is still running around my computer space here, so I'm trying to pay attention to her while I'm doing this. It's fun. Oh my gosh, what was I saying just a second ago? Oh yes. That along with the frequency of uploads, because I was uploading 2 times a week, right? And that is starting to grate on me a little bit as well. So what I'm thinking about doing is reducing my uploads to once a week on Fridays, and then maybe occasionally have a bonus video on Tuesdays. So like if I have like a general writing discussion video planned for Friday, but I just finished a book and I really want to talk about it, then I'll like do a bonus video for the Tuesday that week talking about that book. So I'm still going to be doing reviews for books, particularly vampire books, but it's going to be just casual review, discussion type stuff, whatever I can think of. Yeah, I was planning and trying to do things a certain way, and I'm figuring out real quick that based on a multitude of factors, the ones I stated, plus the fact that I'm working a lot right now, 4 or 5 times a week, very long days most of the time, some people can handle that and do just fine. That's not something I can handle. That's not something that affects my stress level very, very well. In fact, it helps to exhaust me quite a bit. So for the foreseeable future, I'll be uploading on Fridays. There'll be casual discussion type videos, and the ones that will be discussing books will have spoilery stuff in it because it's just whatever my thoughts are. So I will try to keep up with doing non-spoilery reviews on Goodreads and the Storygraph. I'll have my profile for both linked in the description below, so you can follow me on those places and find out. So if you don't want to watch the video because there might be spoilers, but you still want to know about the book, then you can go ahead and check those out, see my reviews for the books. I'll try to keep them as up to date as I can. I am behind on some reviews, including like I still have to put up my reviews for the Medina device and Let the Right One In, and a couple other books I finished recently. So I'll be working on that. And so again, I apologize if you followed this channel expecting certain types of videos and whatnot. It'll still be reading and writing focused, like I said, but a much more casual approach, and for me, a less stressful approach to the channel. So yeah, I thank you for watching and understanding, and the next video will therefore be put up on Friday next week. In which I'm going to be talking about my writing journey so far, which also includes a small discussion related to my reading, because they've been coinciding to a point. So yeah, thank you for watching. Thank you for understanding if you chose to stick around, and I'll talk to you later, guys. Bye!